Hi everyone, Paul here from LimitlessTechReviewz, and today I'm going to be giving you my predictions on what the iPad 2 is going to look like, feel like, and pretty much altogether be like. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first thing is going to be cameras. I think we're going to have a front-facing camera for FaceTime. FaceTime is something we first saw on the iPhone 4 and now have on the iPod Touch 4th generation. And for those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically video calling over Wi-Fi. And the only drawback to it is that it is only over Wi-Fi. So I personally hope that Apple is working very hard with the US carriers, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, whatever, to get this this FaceTime over 3G or Verizon's newly released LTE 4G network. So next, I think we're going to have the back-facing camera right about here for 720p HD video recording. I think that will be a very welcomed improvement to the iPad. Next, I think we're going to have some sort of RAM boost. I think we're going to have some sort of A5 chip maybe. It's been a year since we saw the last release of the A4 chip, which was a 1 GHz processor. So I'm hoping we'll see some sort of 1.5 GHz just to add some speed to it and increase the processors. Next, I think we're going to have an enlarged version of the Retina display. The Retina display is also something we first saw on the iPhone 4 and now have on the iPod Touch. And it is the best phone display on the market. It's got 326 megapixels per square inch, 24-bit color. It's unbelievable. Beautiful. So I'm hoping we'll have some sort of enlarged version of that on the iPad. Next, I think we're going to have a dock connector on the side, so you can take the iPad and put it into Apple's keyboard dock, so you can type in landscape mode and use it in different applications that require a landscape mode. And then we have the possibility of an added port, some sort of USB. So there's been a recently leaked picture of what's supposedly a case for the iPad 2, and it shows some sort of port next to the 30-pin connector port. And a lot of people are thinking that it's an SD card slot, but that really wouldn't make much sense for a couple of reasons. One, because they already have the camera connection kit, and that would make it obsolete, and that just wouldn't be a good idea. And next, because they might have to do something with expandable memory, and that's just not very Apple, and also from a business standpoint, it's not very smart, because it would eliminate the other models, because then people could just buy the 16GB iPad and buy a large SD card, and it would probably bring their sales down a little bit. So it's more likely that it will be some sort of USB. Also, because there's been a new law passed or something like that in Europe that it is necessary for mobile devices to have some sort of USB port to be considered a mobile device, something along those lines. So it's very likely that it will have some sort of mini USB, micro USB, some sort of USB. So otherwise, I think it's going to pretty much look and feel the same. It might be a little bit thicker, probably not thinner, because they're going to have to add those other ports, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Otherwise, like I said, look, feel the same, just with those features, and I think it will make the iPad 2 a very wanted device. So those are my predictions. So tell me what you think. Am I wrong? Am I right? Did I miss something? Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe.